Welcome to our channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. Tinubu government pushing Nigeria towards one party state, undermining democracy. Who said so? PDP chieftain Kola Ologbondiyan, former National Publicity Secretary of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Kola Ologbondiyan, has accused President Bola Tinubu's administration of implementing anti-democratic strategies. Ologbondiyan said these strategies are aimed at undermining democracy and pushing Nigeria toward a one-party state. The PDP chieftain based his claim on certain recent events around the country. In a statement he signed, Ologbondiyan said in the last couple of days, indicators that artificial Basque government is coming up with anti-democratic methods have emerged in language and strategy. First, war, first was the warlike directive from the NSA, Nuhu Ribadu, that Canada should proceed to hell just because of a visa-related issue that could have been resolved at a diplomatic roundtable. At Yusuf Tuga, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, whose duty is to engage in diplomacy, has been busy with domestic affairs in Bauchi on an eye service fight against Governor Bala Mohammed, at Senator Bala Mohammed thereby abandoning his role to Ribadu. On Sunday, at AA Adeleke _01, the Osun State Governor raised the alarm by alerting the world to a possible attack on his state, which he alleged was being coordinated by none other than the cousin of art official Abat, former governor and now marine business minister at Gboyega Oyetola. When the attack rocked Osun State yesterday, it left it in its wake a number of backed bodies. Already, the National Secretary of Artificial APC, Senator Ajibola Bashiru, has openly called for a state of emergency in Osun State. Needless to say, this reckless demand is responsible for the attack on the state in the Lagos State House of Assembly. A subterfuge that has been brewing became manifest yesterday. There was a choreographed attempt to force out Madam Speaker and forcefully return the removed Mr. Speaker to office on less need in the board. This comedy of errors might come to a horrendous end. Reports in the public space reveal that security agents from artificial DSS NG and at police NG worked against the wishes of the LSHA, that's Lagos State House of Assembly. DSS, however, stoutly defended its role by saying it was invited to avert a crisis by the Lagos State House of Assembly bureaucrats. Interesting. This catalogue of actions point only in one direction: to undermine our democracy and push our nation into a one-party state. Well, the PDP former publicity secretary is, of course, calling the attention of all and sundry to just be awake. And if you look at some of those things he's saying, we will first of all not want to forget the fact that he's talking from the sentiment of an opposition. Had it been these statements are coming from a neutral ground, yes, we will have given it a more deeper consideration and more high level of more seriousness. And be it as it may, we are still to treat it not with kid glove but with a high sense of seriousness too, knowing fully well that we are practicing democracy fair and square. Anything that want to undermine democracy right now, we will have to resist it as Nigerians, except we go to a round table again and decided that we want to form another system of government which will guide our life. Until then, we should use all that we have in our power to defend this democracy. Of course, we've been hearing it from, it's a pity it has been always been coming from opposition, especially the PDP, that the president in power is trying to turn Nigeria to a one-party state. I've heard it from this man today. We've heard it from the Ovation man. We've been hearing it from different set of people that they want to make Nigeria a single-party state. But then I am thinking, how will that be possible in a democracy? It must take two to tango when it comes to democracy. Somebody must contest, somebody must be voted for, and somebody must also win and lose, and somebody must be voted against. That's just the reality. So in the real sense, we can't practice democracy in a one party system. We can only do it when there are contestants. But then, be it as it may, let's look at it, let's dissect it from the opposition point of view. If the opposition fail to do the needful, or maybe because they have been used to using the money, the resources of the government to run their lives, and now they find it difficult for a PDP to play an opposition such that they can sustain themselves and truly solve the party internal crisis without the influence of an external body. I mean, bringing resources from the federal or from the government. I think they need to learn to adjust. And because for me, I don't see why they will be crying over spilled milk. You've gone and done an election, you have participated in it, you lost, and your job is to go and re-strategize and plan towards this election in another year, believing that you will come out victorious. And in your strategy or way of trying to plan, you are still pointing accusing finger to against the victor. You happen to be the vanquished. I think you are supposed to be busy in secret, treating your wounds and also strategizing on how to come out in a stronger and bigger manner in order to take back the mandate. But in the process of doing so, you are still having a chance and time to be saying that the administration or the current leader is tending towards one party system. Are you trying to tell us that you are not strong again, that you are weak, that your party cannot come up with a formidable plan to take over power? If you can't, I want to advise the PDP people to go and sit down. There are other options. Nigerians will look at Labour Party, and there is NNPP too in the north. Maybe it can be a third horse too that will come forward and let PDP just go if they feel that whatever the president is doing is affecting them. That is very, very important. Now, I'm saying this with all sense of seriousness, not because I want to support the president. No, we'll never do that, because some of the things that I mentioned here, of course, the what Canada might have done to us might not be okay, but then looking at the reason behind the actions, of course, it's going to determine our overall reaction to it. But then, aside from that, all the local politics that this man mentioned going on in different states, these are things we have seen also during the time of their own party, and I think it's part of the being of democracy. Things like this will always come in, but then let the opposition play real opposition and stop sharing blame. I think that will help our country to move forward. Let them come up with some constructive criticism that will make the president to be on his toe, and Nigeria can be better for it. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and to share, and also to subscribe to our channel. Thank you.